Hello, everybody, and welcome to Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice, a game I've never seen before. Quite frankly, I've never even seen clips of it, I don't think. And I've never played before, clearly. I have no idea what I'm about to hop into. All I've heard is that this game is actually really good, and that's about it. I know it's also made by Ninja Theory, or at least Ninja Theory has a hand in making this. Don't know how much, but they are also the people that made DMC Devil May Cry, which is my personal favorite Devil May Cry. I haven't played the 5th game, but in terms of overall combat experience or gameplay mechanics for combat, I think DMC Devil May Cry is the best of all of the games. Again, never played 5, so can't really comment on that one. But 3 is really the only one that I would say cares to challenge it. But Ninja Theory did a good job on making a very smooth system for combat, and I'm hoping if this game is a combat system, or has a combat system, which I expect it to, considering I've already changed up some of the controls, I expect it to be just as effective. If not, I'll be very disappointed. Either way, let's hop in. I'm confused, so hopefully this is an enjoyable experience. Subtitles are on, for the record. Oh, and photo sensitivity warning, I guess, since that came before the game. Hello.
Who are you?
Confused why there are no subtitles.
Doesn't
Doesn't
matter.
matter.
Welcome. You're safe with me. I'll be right here.
Okay.
Nice and close so I can speak without alerting the others.
Oh my god, ASMR.
Let me tell you about Senua. Her story has already come to an end, but now it begins anew.
I don't know if I should be doing this with one earbud.
It's breathing. She's getting closer. They're watching. They're watching.
This is a journey deep.
We're going insane.
There will be no more stories after this one.
Why is she doing this? They're watching. Why doesn't she turn back? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's already doing.
I guess I should shut up for these sections. Hopefully you guys can hear this.
How rude of me. I never told you of the others.
Oh,
You hear them too, right?
okay.
They've been around ever since the tragedy. Well, that's not quite true. Some are old, some are new, but they've changed. I think the darkness changed them, just like it changed her.
Can you see them? Over there.
Why isn't she looking?
Why aren't you looking? It's in hell high.
Look, up ahead. You see it too?
You promised you gave me.
Yes. It is real after all. She's finally arrived in the land of mist and fog.
Mist and fog.
Call hell.
Turn back. Go back. It's not safe. Go back. It's not safe. You see them?
Okay, so I guess no subtitles on the whispers.
And you will see them. The drowned, the sick, the slain. Here they lie, rotting in the fields and rivers of hell. But the dead don't always lie still here. This is not a place of rest.
They're going to do that to you. Can you see them? Can you see them? They're going to do that to you.
This might be the most foreboding or creepiest intro to a game I've ever actually encountered.
Can you feel it?
Stock zombie sound effect?
What is she thinking? I can tell you. She's afraid. Wouldn't you be? You'd think she would get used to it by now after so many years. But the darkness, it just builds onto itself, growing stronger, towering over her. You might try and ignore it, turn away. But it's always there, just out of sight, where you're most vulnerable. It's like it knows that just enough light is all you need to see its suffocating power.
High five. Never mind. I didn't realize this was going to be an ASMR game.
You might think she's brave to go on this journey on her own, but it isn't bravery that drives her. Bravery only means something to those afraid of death. Senua's fear runs far, far deeper.
Yeah, so it's full 360 audio, so you'll hear audio louder in one ear than you will the other. Even applying to the whispers, which was interesting. Do we have a skull attached to our ass? Oh, fuck. Jason. Voorhees is here.
Looking at,
It's so quiet.
leaving behind. I know what she's thinking. I hear her thoughts. It's not too late to get into the boat and go back. No one will judge her. No one will ever know. Oh, she heard us. There's no going back.
You can't do it.
Senua pushes away a world that conspired to cause so much suffering. There's nothing to go back to, and worse to look forward to. Why don't you join us? Maybe you too have a part to play in this story.
Oh, that's ominous. Well, good job so far on the intro.
Really clearly.
Focus. Do not forget my story, Senua. Because your darkness comes from hell, and your fate lies there. They say the burning of a corpse will take you straight to Hela's gate, but gods and the living will follow this path. You must leave the Isles of Orkney across the eastern sea and find a road that leads north and down through deep, dark valleys. After 9 nights of riding, you will follow a great river and will find a bridge covered in gold. The path to Helheim goes from there, across the river of knives that flows from the dark world of Niflheim.
Okay. So it's Nordic. And I'm confused. If I remember, there was talk about, and considering that there was an earlier little credit owed to, I believe, a psychologist, I remember hearing something that this game's supposed to... We're essentially playing a character with schizophrenia, if I remember correctly. Which makes all of this make a little bit more sense. So we're not going to be able to trust anything we see or hear. But of course, it's also, I imagine, going to have supernatural elements. So even then, it's already going to be kind of questionable to begin with.
Yearns for life, hungers for it, like a pack of wolves on a hunt. He's not stopping. Not this time.
We're about to be playing God of War if the gods didn't exist. I don't know if that was supposed to be a spoiler or not. And if it was, then I already got spoiled. So you guys joined me in that.
What was it he said? The river of knives across which lies the halls of hell. The place they call Helheim.
But to be fair with that earlier credit, that is ahead. To be fair with that earlier credit. Oh, that's creepy. Hearing stuff that's not there, seeing stuff that's not there. It's not entirely too illogical to immediately make the assumption of
There's no doubt about it. The source of the darkness is in Helheim. And the goddess Hela holds his soul there.
okay. There's no subtitles. What the fuck? Oh, what the? Why are you off? Okay, that makes more sense.
Her dear beloved, Dillian.
Okay, so we're trying to rescue the soul of our dead family member, lover, to be determined. I don't think it's too outside of the realm possibility to immediately make the assumption of her having schizophrenia, though, even if it is a spoiler.
His soul still lives.
Oh my god.
She needs to save his soul. She wants his soul to be at peace.
Great design, though, so far on the visuals.
I forget its name. She forgets too. But she does remember that only the dead may cross it. That part wasn't so easy to forget. The old fools.
Interesting movement system. Or at least animations for
Let's see, shall we?
the sidestepping. Yeah. So far, I'm intrigued.
Speak of 9 worlds. The world of men they call Midgard. Sky gods dwell in Asgard. The gods of earth, harvest, wind, and sea dwell in Vanaheim. The good elves dwell in Alfheim. The evil ones dwell in Svartalfheim. The mountain giants dwell in Jotunheim. The fire giants dwell in Muspelheim. Niflheim is the world of ice and darkness. Only the dead dwell in Helheim, and that is where you must travel.
Thank goodness for the stones of exposition. Otherwise, we'd be screwed. I feel like if you have a character with schizophrenia, though, or at least like voices talking to her, it's not too outside the realm of possibility to actually just have them tell you the exposition.
That's the way.
But again, either this would be like that immediate assumption, or it's supernatural, which,
You're in danger.
again, to be determined. I actually like this idea, and I've actually stated this idea as something I would have loved to have seen for something like Evil Within. Like, the idea that, like, enemies don't actually exist, or if they do, like, imagine if you were a cop and you had a psychological break, like, played a cop in a game or a story, and you started attacking, like, innocent people who you saw as monsters. I always love those ideas in terms of, like, storytelling, because then it's like, oh, wow, you're psychologically fucked up at that point. And, like, then it kind of makes everything kind of tragic by the end if you think you're the good guy and then at the end it's revealed. See, like, this is a decent way to have, like,
For my
previous story
tales,
told.
Northmen, they call me Druth. Liar. An old fool. Truth is my truth.
It's good to see you again. You kept your vow.
Guide you in this life and the next. I will tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
Tell me your stories again, old friend. I'm listening.
The runes seal the gates to hell. Focus your inner eye, and you too will see what's hidden in plain sight.
Use your eyes.
I can see one.
Hold it in your mind's eye. Find one like it to open the gate.
Okay.
Yes, near. Focus. Look towards the gate. And the gate will open.
This is an interesting little mechanic.
The gate is open. Go through the gate.
Go through it.
It's dangerous.
Follow it.
What's behind the gate? It worked.
Okay.
I spent 6 years enslaved in hell. But I watched the Northmen. Learned their ways.
I know you did.
You listened when everyone else laughed. My people paid a heavy price. Carry my stories with you, and together we will make the Northmen feel our fury.
I really want to shut up during these because I am interested. I am very intrigued already. But yeah, stories like that for the psychological aspect I always found to be interesting, and no one's ever really done it as far as I can tell. Condemned Criminal Origins, I think, was the closest one, but even then, it was a bunch of criminals also going insane. Like, the idea of you pretty much taking out what you think are monsters and demons when it's just innocent people, and then at the end you realize is a tragic storyline that I never see done.
But you know that death is near, waiting
Whoa.
for you to make that little slip. You can't just wish things away.
Well, she can't have me, okay? Okay. Hello, another
The
symbol.
world of the dead is ruled by the giantess, Hela, daughter of Loki. The gods feared her bloodline, bad on her mother's side and yet much worse on her father's. So, as a child, the All-Father cast her down into Helheim and gave her power over those who die of sickness, age, hardship, and self-slaughter. In all of the 9 worlds, only Hela can resurrect the dead. To Hela, your Dillion was sacrificed, and with her you must bargain.
So again, we still haven't had like a supernatural element, I want to say, explicit so far. Kind of comes down to whether we're actually going to be fighting monsters and demons or if we're going to be imagining it all. Because just because you have one storyline aspect in the story, so us being schizophrenic, doesn't mean you can't have supernatural aspects either. I think it's actually better that way to mix them, because then you can have interesting swaps between the two. Because then you don't know whether you're fighting demons or if you're fighting yourself. So, okay, don't know why the game kind of stuttered there for a second.
Stay back.
The fight begins.
To open it.
The gate to Helheim divides the living from the dead. Is that the face of Hela herself? The half-rotten goddess that walks over Helheim. Whatever horrors lie behind that door, she
That's interesting, the idea of like your schizophrenia actually warning you. Makes no sense, but maybe your subconscious mind warning you of something you're not actively paying attention to. And we just had a stroke.
You took him from me.
I didn't do anything.
I beg you. Let him go. I'll give you what you want. I won't resist anymore. Just give him back.
Again, like, this is really weird because I still can't figure it out. Because the idea right now is like, if nothing's happening, then like, how is she gonna die? That's something also in like gameplay. Like, if you're, oh, okay. Ooh, there we go. Cool. No actual tutorial. Whoa. I'm trying to use the. Oh, maybe there's combos. Again, this is actually it's not as organic as Devil May Cry, sadly. Whoa, what the? Okay, so I switched the dash button from A, and I was still remembering it as A, so that's why that wasn't working for me. I like the animations when, you know, they work. Well, I thought I won. Waro. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, so golden ones can't defend against. Whoa. How do I deal with this conundrum? Whoop. I'm guessing I was supposed to lose? Okay.
A vision of what's to come. Poor Senua. The darkness does not bargain. It does not reason. It is rot. And now it has taken hold. It will spread towards her head, the seat of the soul, until there is nothing left of her.
That's not gonna work.
All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah, I think mixing the aspects would be. The darker rot will grow each time you fail. If the rot reaches Senua's head, her quest is over. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, well that sucks. Well, you know what? Screw you. I don't think I should have lost that fight. I think I was doing pretty good considering.
The hardest battles are fought in the mind. That is what Dillian taught her. With every defeat, the dark rot will grow and soon it will take her soul. But for now, at least, she still has control of her mind. And she will fulfill her vow, whatever the cost.
Not gonna lie, this is very cinematic. Not having a HUD really sucks, and also not really having a like what feels like an actual tutorial.
The goddess Hela lies behind the gate to Helheim. To open the gate, you must first face the gods that guard it. The god of fire, Zurt, and the god of illusion, Valravn. Spill their blood to open the gate to Helheim and enter the land of the dead.
Okay.
To Dillian.
To his soul. It won't open.
How will she get through?
Why won't it open?
Why can't she open it? She needs to challenge the gods.
She has to fight two gods first.
Two gods?
Two gates.
Valravn, ancestor of the seers and master of ravens. He hunts his prey with his powers of illusion and feasts on their remains.
Neat.
Follow the path to Valravn and defeat him in battle to earn his mark. The gate to Helheim cannot be opened without it.
Okay. Probably not the best fight to go into off bat, but we'll figure it out. I wonder if there's any collectibles I need to find. It looks like those stone tablets. Yeah. Looks like the stone tablets are the only things that I need to find, and it looks like they have kind of like chapter completions. So I actually missed one.
Frost giant, a being of darkness, and all his sons and grandsons were dark after him. Of his daughters and granddaughters, some were monstrous, but others fair. But there was another who came from the ice. Buri. In shape, he was like a man, big and powerful. His son, Bor, took a fair giant to be his wife, and they had 3 sons. Odin was the eldest, and the Northmen hold him to be the foremost of the gods, the All-Father.
Ah, excuse me. Okay. So yeah, it looks like I missed one of the symbols. I actually like that as a way of like showing completionist. Yeah, I just find the stone tablets kind of weird for giving all this information. But now we have another voice in our head, a ghost guiding us, apparently. So at least there's some level of, hey, here's this info. Take it as you will. Okay.
Illusion hides the path to Valravn. Don't trust your eyes. Find another way to see the truth.
Okay. Well then, not this way. Or that way.
What's that? It's a door. No. No, it's not. Yes. Do you think we'll have... Come
Yes, success. Ow. What up, Sleepy? Alright. So if we... The hell?
It's funny. We all want to see behind the veil, don't we? But once we do, we mostly just close our eyes again and pretend what we saw was never really there.
I'm trying to figure out if this actually has combat focuses. I think it's going to be, or is it just going to be boss fights?
You never could close your eyes, however hard she tried. Begged.
You deal with a lot of fodder in DMC Devil May Cry, which is why like it's kind of odd for me. Huh, that worked. I don't know why I wasn't expecting that to work.
This is the price she pays for seeing things differently.
This looks like a
Because
good
once you
place to
gaze into the
fight.
relentless darkness,
Oh, that's
what
lovely.
lurks within it can see you too.
Hi. Damn. Crispy. Wait, what the fuck? Why did the camera for like a second just focus on him? What? Okay. Well, bye. Oh. Hey, I can actually hit you though. You're screwed. Go on, Chief. Why-ya. Okay, so blocking actually interrupts every other action, which is nice to know. Yeah? You want some?
End it now. This is nearly the end. Don't let them get behind you. Don't let them get round. You won.
Okay, so there are combos in this, it seems. Just not many. Whoa! No, no, don't defend against that. Voice is lying to me. How many of you motherfuckers do I have to kick the shit out of? We got some ninja moves up in this bitch.
You're
Whoa.
close. He's gone.
Ooh. I am badass.
The Northmen will not stop her.
Okay, that was easy.
She will find what she's looking for.
Like, it's gonna be an unfair comparison just because DMC is like just there's so much fodder to go through. And it's like purely this is like obviously cinematic a little bit, but it's, hey yo, Sleepy, calm down. Hey yo.
Valravan's power of illusion comes from ravens. Align the ravens to break his magic seal.
Show me what you have seen.
The ravens.
Look how much has changed. It's all different now.
The fuck? Oh, I see. Why? Actually, what the fuck shape am I trying to make again? Okay. So. What the fuck? Why am I? Oh, wait. Wait. No, this is backwards, isn't it? Yeah, it's backwards, so I need to.
Break the seal. Align the ravens.
Okay, yeah, I need to be a different perspective. But yeah, it's a little unfair for me to compare this game to like DMC Devil May Cry. Same like people who made it, so there's that. But that's pretty much going to be like it. This game's obviously more cinematic focused, um, and DMC Devil May Cry like there's so many combo potentials you can pull off because you have like 7 different weapons you can quick switch to. So it's nice as hell. I've been quiet the past couple streams. Let me have my fair enough. Appreciate you being there. It's mainly just been Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I'm a little bit confused on how I get in there. Oh yeah, we did do D&D. So like, I see what I'm supposed to do. Now how the fuck do I do it? Yeah, cause yeah, that's wrong. Yeah, you see how that like top one curves that way? The middle one I think is supposed to be the top. So I need to be up there. It's just I don't know how to get up there. Wait a second. The hell? Oh. Wait, why are these glowing? Oh. Okay. Damn delusions. I can't trust my own mind. Why do I have to try to trust the world? No. Okay, well that makes things simpler. Hi. Do you know the way? That way. Thank you. Well, that worked. And can't jump down that way. Can I jump down this way? No. Damn. I'll admit the combat system's not bad so far. It's just like not as polished as I was thinking it was going to be. And obviously, like there was that earlier animation kind of fuck up.
Do you feel it too? It's like crossing into another world that looks the same but feels different. An imposter world.
They could have made a hell of a horror game.
He's watching. Another game.
Another gaze. You know what to do.
A lot of the audio usage in this game just like
To break the seal, align the ravens with the mark of Valravan.
oh yeah, same shit. Whoops.
Which ravens? Can't you see them?
Outside of the idea of like having a schizophrenic character in a horror game, I do like the idea of what they've done here, or what they've been able to pull off so far with
I hear something.
just pure audio usage
If you hear the soul of Valravan, follow it, and it will
in terms of
lead you to
directionality and tone so far, but also environment, specifically environmental changes. Like when they are able to just turn bright and sunny ass day into a fucking storm. I kind of like that quick switch that you can pull off, or what they've been able to pull off so far. And I see potential for it in the horror genre. I'm horror game focused. I'm sorry. It's just what I prefer most. I do enjoy combat games though. I don't know how much I care to fight someone who can fuck with my head. We're a little already mad.
Wouldn't be the first time. Last winter, before the tragedy, she journeyed into the wilds of her native land, living off berries, roots, and rabbits. such a person be guilt? Some, like truth, become guilt in search of penance. Others, like Senua, to purge a curse. Those who make it back are forever changed.
How can she get up?
Fate.
It's him.
Dark magic draws her closer.
It's not him. He's helping her. It's not him.
It's a trick.
She's doing it on her own. He's not tricking her. It's
Hmm.
magic.
It's an illusion.
Trying to figure out what the fuck's going on here. Yeah, I need to be closer. Again, like telling the story through the voices, I think is actually a more useful way of actually explaining the story, or at least previous events, than these kind of like still monoliths we keep finding. Actually, was I supposed to go this way? God, I love the audio work in this game. Kind of wish I actually had some headphones to utilize here. I feel like I'm kind of missing out on some well-designed stuff. Okay, I made it. I went through the gate. Now, God damn it. What the fuck was I supposed to do there? Because we had the circular gate. I'm assuming I'm supposed to go through it, which I did. And it's supposed to change something in the environment. But I have no idea what that was. Man, I wish there was a faster way to traverse the environment. I really need to fucking play God of War, honestly. Never played any of those games, and I know the new ones have everybody up in a nice little rave. Okay. So we figured out how to get back, which I assume we have to. So what the hell's the point of this? What does this do for me? Oh, moron. Okay, so, yeah. I'm guessing I went back through it. Okay, cool. So there's some stairs there now. I'm just blind as fuck. I feel like we kind of learned this when I played inside, though. Or no, it wasn't inside that I was blind as fuck. It was, Limbo. That's the one. Okay. Still not over that damn street sign. Can confirm, would not have finished that game without you sleeping. I would have been stuck there just bashing my head in on over and over. Trying to swing on that rope that didn't exist. I'm going to lose my mind, and I think that's the point of this game. The hell's the point of this, though? We... Oh, was this supposed to be like our quick way of looking around for stuff that we're supposed to find? Where we're supposed to go? I don't understand the point of actually putting that in games. Pointless ass areas that don't actually serve a purpose. Other than just confusing the hell out of the player. Because it's like, we tried to actually undo the gate thing, I believe, at one point. And it didn't do anything. So unless I just did it wrong or wasn't close enough, I'm not real sure what the fuck the point of the door was there. If it was short access, sure.
We picture fear, and we think of a
Damn.
shadow in the woods, a creature in the night.
Hakuna Matata
If only it were that simple.
means no worries.
The worst kind comes without warning.
Sorry.
Deep and primal signal from within. A reminder that just because you cannot see the threat, it doesn't mean that it's not already here.
God, like, first off, I do enjoy a little bit of the dialogue there, but God, I love the lighting. I love how dark this place can get. It's an absolute nightmare realm of hell. Because it's actually hell. Ooh, hello.
Finish this. End it now.
Bitch.
Surround.
Ow. Bitch. Oh. We. Bitch.
Finish this.
Oh. No, thank you. Damn. It's not a bad combat system, I will admit. It just feels a little sluggish than obviously what I was thinking about was gonna be it. My expectations are sadly too high. I don't actually think I've come across a game that had a fluid system like
The
DMC Devil
Northmen
May Cry,
say
though.
Odin and his brothers killed Ymir, and that the world of men was formed from his corpse. They made his bones into stone, and his flesh into earth, and his blood into the salt sea. They set his skull to be the bowl of the sky, with his brains for clouds.
Morbid as hell.
Odin and his brothers caught the sparks flying from Muspel and made them into stars. And to protect the new world from the giants, they used Ymir's great curving eyebrows as walls.
Yeah. Big bastard. Hello. Goodbye. Random corpses just sitting around. trying to think of like combat systems I've come to really enjoy. Arkham's series is a really good one, but that's like a little bit way too over
Do you
the
know what
top.
it's like to leave everything behind? Your home,
Like it's
loved ones, to head deep into the wilds, perhaps never to return.
like Arkham has a very fluid, if overly easy.
Because when darkness speaks, it changes everything. Turning home into a foreign land and loved ones into strangers. Exile makes sense when you realize that you were never really home in the first place.
Oh. Yeah, Arkham I think is like, well, that's the issue with a lot of fluid combat systems is when you look at games with really fluid and nice feeling combat mechanics, a lot of times they become a little bit too easy. Because I will say that's the issue with DMC Devil May Cry, because I have to specify because everybody hated that game. I Oh wow. There we go. We found the way. We found a way.
The soul. Raven. Raven's soul. It's over here. It's over here. Is that? It's over there. No, it's here. There's two.
We'll check them both.
Focus.
What's the worst that can happen?
This reminds her of somewhere. The forest. Where? Which forest? Forest in the wild.
But Arkham got a little bit too easy with the ability to just counter pretty much everything very quickly. Although sometimes I don't feel like I can talk half the time because of how much these.
Druth helped her. If it wasn't for Druth, she'd be dead.
Like they're giving some information that's kind of interesting for like her past, but
She wanted to
damn it.
marry Dillian. She came to beat her own darkness and marry Dillian. But it didn't work. She thought her curse would affect him. She thought her curse would spread to him. She thought she'd bring the darkness to him too. She nearly died. She thought the curse made her tainted. Druth helped her. Raven's helping. He's not helping. It's a trick. Quiet. I can't think.
Out in the wilds, in cold winter woods,
Where?
she no longer felt fit for this world. She almost gave in to the darkness.
Like they just shut up.
She remembered Dillian's words. She remembered her promise. She resolved to fight on and kill that which had become a part of her.
Good luck. Anyway, I don't even remember my original point at this stage. DMC Devil May Cry, Arkham, great combat systems, overly easy, sadly. Only challenge that came with the Arkham series is when like you made the enemies really tough and when the animations would sometimes like botch themselves. So you'd be forced into a scenario of like, how do we do that? I'm trying to figure out how to get over there now. You'd be forced into scenarios of like your animations, like this game you can like block immediately and like stop whatever your current process was. Not really a thing in the Arkham series, or at least wasn't at certain points. So moving too fast would sometimes get you punished, but it's very easy to move fast in that game. DMC, it just kind of came down to like enemy locking you, or enemies locking you into utilizing certain types of weapons. So like red, blue enemies, and that would kind of lock you into certain combos. But if they mix the enemies, it'd also lock you into scenarios where you couldn't actually. It would be very limited, extremely limited combos that you could utilize and juggle between the two. So I assume this is where I'm going to actually be solving the puzzle. Otherwise, I don't really know the point of this. Before anything else occurs, let's see if I can actually... Okay, so I can remove this. Okay. I just wasn't close enough, I guess. Cool. I assume I'm going to have to go back through this, since the door is open now. Oh no, that messes with the bridge. Never mind. Or do I need to mess with that bridge? Probably need to mess with this one. Because there's no area to get over to the other... I'm just going to call these portals because that's essentially what they are. So, block off that wall. The other one really didn't get this involved. And that actually allow us to maneuver up there. Oh yeah, the wall's rebuilt, so obviously we're going to be able to climb up there now. There we go. Yeah. We did it.
The ravens. They were what? No. There's still three. There's three. There's three. Where have they gone? She did it, but what does it mean?
Looking back, I was so naive to think she could banish it on her own. The further she saw into the darkness, the more she struggled
Okay,
to see
miscellaneous.
anything more. And the glow, the smallest hints of shape, sound, or thought, grow in strength until they consumed her whole. Before she knew it, the darkness had her in its claws.
They tell how the runes were revealed to Odin only in sacrifice. He hung himself from the world tree, and he stabbed himself with a spear, and he dedicated the sacrifice to himself. For 9 nights he hung on the tree without food or drink, and at last he saw the runes below him. He gave a cry, and gathered them in his mind, and learnt them. Then he fell from the tree.
Didn't he trade his eye for knowledge? Isn't that how Odin lost his eye? I'm trying to remember. I'm not fully knowledgeable about the ongoings of Norse mythology. I'm kind of annoyed, personally, that I still don't know where I... Oh, son of a bitch. Okay. I don't remember... I don't know where I would have missed that one symbol so far. Because so far we've only missed one of the monoliths. They'd make a hell of a Tomb Raider game. I'm just looking around at the environments. I think that's the game that this closely reminds me of. Let's see. Yay!
Broke. The gate is open.
We did it!
There is no such thing as victory when it comes to the darkness. It doesn't want to kill her. Yet. I'll gnaw at her, biding its time. Only when she is at her weakest will it strike to kill. Will she find Dillian before her time comes?
Fucking Dillian. Had to get himself sacrificed. Gosh. This motherfucker. All these damn gates. You son of a bitch. Oh. Motherfucker. Fight me, coward. Oh, wait. This looks like a boss arena. Never mind. I'm gonna get my wish. Curious how a boss fight's gonna go.
Overcome Valravan's final illusion to face him in his keep. I know you can do it, Senua. You have the sight.
We both see the darkness. We can fight it together.
Isn't he dead? Oh. Branch. Yeah, the light effects in this game are kind of
Speak
fucking
to
me.
me, Druth. Tell me a story.
Senua, listen. I will tell you the tale of a man called Findan. The Northmen captured Findan's sister, and his father sent him to pay for her release. But they took his gold, put him in chains, and held him for a day and a night without food or water. Then they released him.
Those assholes. Never mind.
Why? Upon his return, his father's enemies in Erin set fire to his home. His father burnt to death, and his brother was killed. But he escaped with sorrow in his heart. His father's enemies offered redress for his loss and invited him to a feast. It was at a hall near the sea. But when he went there, they betrayed him to the Northmen, who enslaved him and took him to hell. 6 years later, his slave masters landed on the shores of Orkney, burning all before them. And into that fire, Findan made his escape. What was Findan burnt away that day. But from the flames, a new man stepped forward, and Druth was born. Druth, the man that I am now.
Poor bastard.
And though Findan never set eyes on his dear sister again, I, Druth, have found you, Senua.
Okay.
I've seen my home before these dark times.
There we go. Can I hop down? Sweet. Trying to think of any other games that actually have really good combat systems. Arkham and DMC are probably like my top two. Trying to think of anything else. Probably one of the more interesting balance systems. Hi, turd. Yay, now let's get chucked off this nest.
Is open. This darkness. I know it from the wilds. It's coming back for me.
See, like that's a good setup for a horror game right there.
I'm still here. Are you too? Where are we? didn't end well in the wilds. It never does. You think you can overcome the darkness, make sense of it, and once relief settles in, strikes out of nowhere, throwing you helplessly back into the maelstrom, drowning the mind in fear, deeper, deeper,
The hell?
dragging you down so far into the void that maybe this time there is no coming back. But there, in the darkness,
Senua,
and she remembered what he told her.
hear me. Reach out to me. Senua, take my iron mirror. Look into it, for it is a window into the underworld. Within, you will see the face of the darkness that you fear. And if you focus, like I have taught you to, you will also see that as much as the darkness has you trapped within its veil, it too is trapped within yours. Focus. Focus! Focus!
I see you. I see you now.
Oh,
You
oh
didn't
wow.
run wilds. You trapped me there.
Oh, it's not as large as I thought it was. It's still pretty beefy though. No. No. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Nope. Nope. Damn. What the? Okay.
Don't let them surround you. Don't let them get behind you.
Ooh. Okay. Hold on. Recoup.
Take him down. Take him down now.
Okay. Just gotta be worried about the one that I can't seem to block. That's kind of one of them, but I'm not taking any damage from it as far as I can tell. So I'm not terribly worried about that one. I do like his weapons. Okay. So we're doing just fine so far, and now he's gonna be annoying. Nope. Ooh. Nope, not the attack I was expecting. Alright. Back at you. Alright, so I'm trying to learn the timing for a lot of these. Oh. Shank. I had the timing down for that one earlier. Ooh, that's the one I gotta be worried about. Alright. I really don't want to hear you voices. Oh, wow. He's getting more attack patterns. Oh, no. Alright, now I might be getting a little bit too aggressive. Oh, crap. Oh, hey, I defended. Okay, I just didn't do it early enough beforehand. Cool. Okay. Okay. Can I please get up before he attacks me? Oh, wow.
She's nearly there.
Oh, wait.
Finished. There's too many of them. Find a good position. Don't let them behind you.
Ooh. Oh, hey, I can block those. I didn't think I could block those. Okay, also, focus allows me to stop time. I have quantum break powers? What? What is this?
Behind you.
Ow. Alright, looks like... Oh, that little thing on my hip is what I guess use to determine, like, if I have the ability to heal or not. It looked like it healed me, too. Which is what kind of has me a little confused. Yeah?
Don't give up. Don't give up.
Alright. No! Okay. Wasn't expecting that. Yeah, this is a long way to run. Hopefully you don't recover. We.
Focus. It's the only.
Pop. Oh wow, I blocked her right at the last second. Oh.
I never beat you in the wilds, did I? It was an illusion. But not this time.
Damn.
The Mark of Valravan. One of the keys to the gate to Helheim. Hold it in your mind's eye.
With every battle, the darkness grows stronger. Every victory bringing her closer to defeat. Unfair, isn't it?
I can't believe we didn't die.
In those dark winter nights in the wilds, there were times when she considered letting go. If it weren't for Druth, a chance encounter in the wilds, she would not have heard his stories of the Northmen. And she would not have this chance to find Dillion's soul. I'm coming. I still hear you.
Again, I like the combat system in this, honestly. I do like some of the animations. Some of them can get a little bit clunky, especially when you don't have like a... Like... I have issue when you have like... attack animations that operate within the order that they're pressed. It makes the most sense in terms of what looks like a smooth flowing combat system. However, it does like kind of like when I'm able to block at any point, it kind of breaks the smoothness of what you're looking at. But it's nice having that capability of just kind of like interrupting an action you potentially fucked up on, and being able to just say, let me go ahead and like not get fucked by the game processing my earlier input. Interesting that it had me facing the wrong way. Thank you, game. Because I still need to look for some miscellaneous shit. Or at least I think I do. Wait. Is there a map in this game? What's the combat difficulty? It's on auto. What the fuck does auto mean? Does it just mean like if you're doing really well, like it'll get more difficult? That's the first time I've ever seen that, actually. I've never seen an auto for combat. I'm very curious what that means now. Also, where the fuck? This is kind of familiar, but not really. Okay. Wait. Okay, I'm kind of remembering. This is really fucking weird, is what this is. I'm a little slow. Give me a minute. God damn it. Like, am I not going to be able to find those 2 extra miscellaneous now? Am I going to miss out on those? Because that's what I'm feeling like. Luckily, it doesn't seem to be, like, too pertinent information. Although I am intrigued, at least, by those little stories that are being told. And I would like to have full access to those. I do, which I haven't tested this yet, because we now have the running thing, which I figured out, and this is why, like, I really wish we had an actual tutorial as opposed to just kind of getting chucked in. As much as chucking someone into the game does teach them kind of fast, it's like make or break shit. I do kind of wish I knew more about the game's mechanics in terms of combat, because I really wish I knew if I was fully utilizing the kit that I'm given in order to, like, make things as effective as possible. Because currently, if you notice, I've pretty much just been doing quick attack, heavy, heavy, which is a set that I kept using on that guy. And he kept dodging the heavy attacks, or at least the last one.
And then she saw them. Elusive. Shifting faces. After a while, she could see the faces everywhere. The trees. The mountains. Caves.
And also, shout out to the focus ability, which was not told to me before. Like, that level, I should say. It's like, I knew it for, like, exploration mechanic purposes, but not in combat. I could slow down time, or you... What?
I wonder,
I have bullet time in this game?
can you see the faces too? They're there. If you look for them.
Oh. Hi.
Senua, you have the sight. Just like I do. Once you can see into the underworld and all the souls within it will see you. Don't be afraid when they speak to you. I will always be here to guide you.
Did you see her? That was her mother, Galina.
Creepy ass.
She was a priestess. A healer.
A witch!
She taught Senua to see the weave that binds the world together. And it was beautiful. was a time before the darkness. But when it did come, it first came for her mother.
Hmm.
Senua still sees her face from time to time, hidden in the world. Like she's still watching over her. She misses her so much.
So again, with like with the shift between like mixing supernatural and psychological, does she actually have whatever the sight is? In which case, she can see past the veil, so to speak. Veil being a loose term, I imagine, to cover all the shit that, like, shadow figures that are actual demons that can't fully interact with people, but they can. And because she can see them, they can see her. Or is it just all in her head? Don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm still intrigued regardless. Now, what I would really be intrigued about is finding the other two motherfucking totems. But there's honestly a lot of land and a lot of exploration. Yeah, this was the first one.
Ymir was a frost giant,
Yeah, we missed two. Cool.
being of darkness. And all his sons and grandsons were dark after him. Of his daughters and granddaughters,
The fuck?
some were monstrous, but others fair.
The hell? Oh, okay. Ooh. Hello. Different enemy type. That's neat. Appreciate you being introduced. Hello. I'm actually trying to figure out if there's a point of not blocking. Because I thought earlier that there were just attacks that we couldn't block, like that one. Because it looked like it had a charged aspect behind it. It was yellow, and it knocks me back a bit, but it doesn't appear that there's any point. They are not winning. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Yeah, I get it. Whoa. Bitch. Get that shit out of my face. Okay, so there's point for the kicking now. I've noticed. Great. Another mechanic like that wasn't shown in the format of a tutorial. Great. That was me just fucking being like, okay, there's no other choice. Like, I'm figuring it out as we go, yes, but having that information is just nice, especially for combo purposes. Because again, I feel like I'm being really ineffective.
Has answered. He comes from a land older than mankind, and the Northmen call upon his flaming sword to raise their enemies to the ground. Find him, Senua, and spill his blood.
Okay.
She found the wretched old fool on her way back from the wilds. An outcast. His badly burnt all over. She took pity on him.
Yeah, we're going into the next chapter. Damn, so I really did miss 3 of them.
Like her, who spoke of his own darkness. The Northmen.
There was a world called Muspel. Because it was in the south, it was bright and hot, flaming and burning. Sparks that flew out from Muspel became the stars. Other sparks melted ice and the frozen world of Niflheim, engraving the body of the first giant, Ymir. Muspel is one of the 9 worlds, and is now the land of the fire giants. elsewhere cannot endure a journey there.
Okay. So I thought I could leave and have the story continue, but no, you cannot. You have to be close to it for full audio. Damn. So kicking is for shields. Quick attack, heavy attack, makes sense. Dodging, I'm still not 100% sure if there's a point of dodging, considering we can block every attack so far.
Senua, we each walk these lands gazing towards different horizons, some of us further than others. Your father cannot see what you see, but there is nothing wrong with seeing the world the way you do.
Okay. Thank you for the life advice. I'm trying to figure out. What I'm also trying to figure out is. It seems like I'm using every part of the controller, which is why I'm playing with a controller, by the way, and not a fucking keyboard. It seemed just easier. It would appear that there may be some directionality with the attack patterns, in terms of like if I push forward with an attack, it's a different animation maybe. Actually, that may be false. It doesn't look like there's actually any directionality in it. Again, with actually the schizophrenic voices in my head are actually giving me great advice on just being able to like block people behind me. Ow. Wow, you're fast. Yeah, okay. Let me come over here for a second. Oh wow, you are a fast motherfucker. Enough, okay? Huh. Honestly, that it's a little overpowered. I don't think the combat system is that like asinine to where you can't or like the combat system in this game is actually nice. I actually do enjoy it, and I like that there's a little warning actually for people behind you to kind of make up for the fact that you don't have like that fucking Arkham perspective of being able to just be like, oh yeah, enemy behind you, just block his ass. It's like that's neat that you can actually have them like tell you in your head. It's like, hey, warning. It's like a spider sense almost. It's kind of like that. Also, a game that I actually haven't played is the recent Spider-Man games, so also cannot test their combat mechanics. But so far, I actually am enjoying this game, like combat-wise, and I'm still intrigued story-wise. But it's just we're kind of at a point right now where we're just gonna. I need to look at the door first because I'm an idiot. We're just kind of meandering right now because we have our objectives. It's just getting to those objectives.
I can still smell it. The sweet, sickly stench of burning human flesh. And I still hear their cries carried in the wind. You hear them too, Senua?
Yes, I heard their screams, and I still hear them now.
Like so far, I do enjoy them like little monuments that we keep finding. I think they're rather interesting. Ah, Thank God that one auto-adjusted for me because I was not looking at what I thought I was supposed to.
The path to Helheim is sealed to the living, but you already walk amongst the dead. Look towards the gate, and you will see that it has opened.
Like, we have the mother in the stone faces, which I'm not really that interested in
My lands,
terms of like
I
what's
knew
being
nothing
told
better
so far.
than to beg for mercy, and they took me as a slave. I wish now that they had slaughtered me like the others. I rode their storm of fire, death, and slavery to many lands. This darkness you speak of, I know it well.
And I'm still here to fight it.
I'm actually most interested, I would say, in their past. But I'm also intrigued by the mythology that's being told through the monuments. I don't know how accurate it is, but I just find mythology in general to be rather intriguing. So, in terms of like what's being told, I'm fascinated by the 3 storylines that we have going on. The mother part, I don't know if I would register actually as an entire storyline. Okay, both of you assholes decided to do the same trick. Fuck the both of you. Bitch. No, thank you. Fuck. Whoop. Okay, it's... I have to change my focus, which is interesting.
It's nearly over.
Alright. That focus shit's gonna be real. I'm gonna abuse the hell out of that.
Fire gate of Surt. Know that only a sacrifice will stoke the fires of Muspel and let the dead walk through. Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surt.
I assume this way? This looks like a nice fire. Oh, there we go. Bye. Have a great time.
Hell will not give you the answers you want. But you mustn't look away from the horrors it does offer. Because you cannot overcome suffering if you refuse to look at it.
Okay. Neat.
Where's it gone?
Cert is through there.
He's waiting for her. You can't get through.
How will she get through?
She'll need to find another way.
This is bullshit.
He said, find your own way.
There's always another way.
There's always a way.
Find your own way.
You just have to find it.
Would you shut the hell up? Listen, I only want you guys for Spider-Sense purposes, okay?
The Northmen say that the defender of Muspel is called Surt, the foremost of the fire giants. His name means the Black One, because he is like something burnt. The Northmen believe that he sits at the border of Muspel with his flaming sword, and at the end of the world he will leave his post. He will travel to Asgard and Midgard, waging war against all the gods. He will be victorious, and then burn the whole world with fire.
Alright. Honestly, thinking back on it, kind of disappointed in Thor Ragnarok. Kind of wish there was more interesting things done with the gods. Although overall, Thor movies kind of like, I really wish they delved more into like mythology.
It's too far.
She'll never find it. She'll never make her way back.
She needs to remember the way back.
What happens when she finds it?
Everything will burn.
Concentrate on where you're going. She needs to remember the path.
Everything will burn. Then how will she find the way back?
She won't. She won't be able to tell her.
You motherfuckers have no faith in me, huh? These rude-ass
The
bitches.
Northmen made fire sacrifices, burning slaves like me to reveal the path to Surt. I searched for meaning in their suffering, in their eyes, but they just screamed like helpless pigs.
Well, we got some firewood. I'm actually assuming now that I have the potential to die here. I was gonna start looking around because I was kind of interested in what Drew said earlier about like having to like not run from the things from hell, but I may be taking that a little bit too literally. Oh yeah, I think I was. Oh, did we die? I think we died. We died. Cool. So that was one of my failures. Cool. So yeah, don't listen to Druth. He wants you to die. Taking him too literally. Idiot. As I'm listening to all the other voices. Yeah, right on my ass. We.
Do your gods answer your prayers, Senua? I asked the gods for mercy, all of them, even theirs. None answered. In the end, I set myself free. Defy the gods, Senua! Find your own path, like I find mine!
My gods abandoned me. I am alone.
I wonder how many times I can die before truly fucking up beyond repair. Oh. The fuck? Kratos. Hello. Are you here? The fuck? Nice little fire sounds. Again, audio is something that this game does really well, though. I mean, am I getting into a fucking fight or not? The world keeps doing that thing where it looks like I'm about to start fighting.
The world will be destroyed someday. They call it Ragnarok, the destiny of the gods. Asgard will be attacked by Surt and the fire giants. A monstrous wolf will swallow the sun, and the gods will fight in vain against their enemies. There is nothing they can do to prevent it. But Odin ever seeks knowledge and magic, hoping to find a way to postpone that dark day.
Guess I should probably go ahead and come up here to look for the symbols, since I am just kind of meandering about as of now.
The Northmen of Hell worship the Devourers, insatiable gods of darkness. I come from Erin, Senua, where I once followed my own gods, the Tuatha De Danann.
Why did
The
you
fuck?
abandon your gods?
Senua, I was a man of knowledge, not a warrior. To survive, I did things. Bad things. Like you, Senua. The man I once was has died. And when that happens, even gods you worship can die with you.
The fuck? Ah. Trying to use the trees. Okay. Now I have this bloody mark.
Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surt.
Hmm. So I guess the fuck. Yeah, I get it. Where though? It wouldn't be in the same spot, would it? Am I supposed to find it using the fire symbols on the ground again? I mean, like, it actually showed me, like, a shit ton of symbols earlier, so... Let me run the fuck over here. There we go. Ah, that shit. Jesus. It's just like these areas are fairly large, so it does become like, kind of a pain in the ass to actually locate shit like that. Okay. There we go. This shit again. Damn, that burns. We're very alright with getting set on fire for like a split second. through the building. Nope. Not that way. Ah. The smoke rises. Don't stop. The more you stop, the more you breathe it in. Yeet. Oh, not the time, you ugly mother fuck. Ow. Ow. Okay, you guys were a little late on that information. Wow, okay. Fuck it. Don't have time. Run, you fool. I'm assuming I don't have the time.
You say your world has collapsed. Good. Let it collapse, and have the courage to shed your tears. Raise your world to a cry!
My world is dead.
Only then, as with a newborn, will you see the world anew.
No, I see nothing now.
Okay. I hate these angles. I hate angles like that climbing up anything. Shout out to Arkham Knight. Fuck you, jump scares. Although it's really funny when it happens to everybody else. But that's just, you know, the nature of jump scares. Jesus, there's a lot of fucking area to look at here. Oh, hello. I found another one.
Say that at Ragnarok, the sons of Muspel will travel to battle in the ship called Naglfar, the corpse ship. And when the sons of Muspel leave the ship and ride to battle, it will be as though the sky had split open, and Surt will lead them. Wherever he goes, flame will erupt before him, and fires will burn behind him.
Nice. Alright. You know, we're relatively okay with all of the fucking death around us. Kind of surprised it's not like some... am I thinking Amnesia? Where, like, we see a bunch of fucking corpses and we just kind of lose our shit for a second. Although I guess she's more, like, battle-hardened than fucking Daniel was. Man back, go. Joker, go. No? Okay. What a shame. Okay. So I'm guessing I'm gonna need to find 3 symbols, potentially? Or is it just 1 and I'll probably have to come up here to find it? Three symbols. Alright. Damn, this ground looks like ass. Sorry, visual design team. I call it like it is.
How did you escape your darkness?
Senua, once I found my purpose, I was no longer enslaved to the suffering I had to endure to reach it. Unclouded by fear, I could see it clearly in others. Even my captors feared the fire of Surt. And so, during one raid, I took my chance and ran, knowing that they would not follow. The fool ran into the fire. They left me Maybe they were right to. But here I am. Free.
And traveling with
I found you
me.
in the wilds. I wouldn't have made it without you.
Oh, son of a bitch. Other way. So yeah, whenever the symbols are red and kind of just randomly floating, that's... We're here, dumbass. Which I appreciate. I'm trying to think if that happened before, and I don't think it actually did. I think it's only been happening in Surtur's little playground. I'm guessing the flag? No. Hmm. Fuck. I'm blind as a motherfucking bat. Where the hell? That's odd. Oh, wait. I was about to say, that's odd, but that's not it. And then, oh, wait. Dumbass. Fucking around with the environment like that always gives me a fucking hemorrhage, I swear to God. Fucking brain can't work. Just all goops out and just says, no.
Senua, if I can survive the fire of Surt and escape my darkness, then so can you.
Aren't you dead, motherfucker?
Run, Senua! Run! Run! Through the fire! Keep running! Go on! Nothing will stop! Run, Senua! Run! Run! Run!
Yeah, run! Run! Until it does burn you. Through it. We don't give a shit.
She's dying.
Why did we trust that bastard again?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. This darkness takes everything. Everyone.
Senua, are you sure you want to do this? We can fight this together, side by side. We always do.
This is my battle. I have to face it alone, away from here.
Where will you go?
I don't know.
For how long?
I don't know.
come back to me. I want you to say it. I want you to say it.
No. No promise I can't keep.
I will come back to you. I promise.
Damn. Well, aren't we a dumbass?
Come on.
Alright, fucker.
Spill the blood of Surt and take his mark, and I will cheer you from there and forever be in your debt.
Fucking fake ass pyramid head.
You destroyed everything, everyone, but not me. Fight me now.
Ooh. Damn. Ow, bitch. Ow. Alright, so how do I'm guessing I probably should just start dodging view. Yeah, this isn't gonna go well if I keep blocking. Bitch. Bitch. Nope. Damn. Bitch. 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 Sit. Whoa. Nope. Stop that. No charged attacks. Okay. Ooh. Damn. Alright. Okay. Ow. Ow. No. You shall not pass. Get that shit out of here. Okay, well that one was a little eh. I'm not gonna lie, the like couldn't block shit was kind of it was very straightforward.
For every battle won, a greater battle takes its place. And so it goes. Until we fall. And in the end, we all fall. Even the gods have their time. Yet we still go on. Why?
I made a promise, and I will go to hell to keep
I
it.
die free, knowing you will carry my stories with you. I have fulfilled my quest.
Yes, you have.
When the darkness comes, I vow to guide you in this life and the next to fulfill yours.
Then I will see you in hell.
Be ready to face horror in the eye as I have, to find your answers. Your quest.
Neat. Cool design, though, I will say, for some of these enemies. That one was very... That one I will say would probably be the weakest, but in terms of also environment, good design. That one definitely felt like the most... of the fight. It pretty much just felt like spamming. Like, worse than what I've been doing with spamming the same combo. That one felt like just outright.
They tortured him, took him with them on their raids, drove him to madness, spreading this new form of darkness to new worlds. To my world. Senua saw a deep connection form between the Northmen and the darkness. His tales of hell were true. Then that was the source of it. She learned everything she could from him, until she too could see what he saw.
So we weren't born with the power to see? Or is that more of a philosophical type of see? Last time I took that bastard, literally, I burned. Also, I'm still missing out on the 2 monoliths. Big sad. I call them monoliths. They're not really monoliths.
Have you ever died before?
Yes. Lots in the games.
Question. When the illusion of self is shattered,
Only once in your
you
life.
simply cease to be. Though it may not seem that way to others, you know when it is true. You can feel it. A stranger in your own body. An imposter. And nothing is the same ever again. Senua has died before. And she will do so again. You can be sure of that.
They really... I would love to see a game like a mythology type of game around like Prometheus as the
You may cross the bridge over the River of Knives to Helheim.
main character. Like a titan that challenges the gods. Jump scare, go.
So dark, it's dark, the darkness. Only the dead may cross.
I'm dead on the inside. Does that count?
Truth? Anyone?
There is no one here but me.
Who the fuck?
Did you think that I would let you go? That you lost me back in the wilds? I will never let you go. You can't get rid of me. I am your shadow. And I will be watching when you draw your last dying gasp.
I'm not ready to die.
You will be when you see what they did to your dear beloved.
Sacrifice! Sacrifice!
In this waking nightmare, where all dreams come true, you searched for control, a way to pull through. When you were in love, you left him in tears, to smother your furies and banish your fears. But in darkness they came, through stormy black seas they raided these shores. Do you still hear his screams? taken his soul. To these gods you cannot pray,
This motherfucking
They can
rhyming.
but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through his darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart. You fought for love unspoilt by your darkness within.
Damn.
You fought for your dreams. Now there's no way to win. In the head of his corpse lies the seat of his soul. So you must carry his vessel to bring him back home. They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through this darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart.
It sounds like a Dalek.
The darkness touched you. Everyone could see it in the hollows of your eyes. A gaze averted from life. You ran from it but brought it nearer. Led it to him. An endless suffering, worse than death. And you wanted to surrender, abandon him to find peace with the gods. No. The darkness won't allow it. So you will walk into the lair of the beast. Look it in the eye, and you will go to war. This is your mission. This is your quest. There is nothing else left.
Exterminate. Exterminate. Fucking alright, Chief. Get the fuck out of here with this shit. Yeet! Bitch. Also, I don't think there's actually any directionality to attacks, so big sad on that stem front.
The gods made you a warrior.
Ow, bitch. Bitch.
Why suffer the past when there is a new road ahead? The only
Fucking
path
yeet.
set.
God, I actually do like the music that they add. Bitch. You. You die first. You next. Fucking bye. I didn't realize that was an option. Hello.
Every gate you open into darkness brings another challenge.
Oh. Oh. Big bitch. Listen here, motherfucker. Whoa, okay.
She won't make it.
Ow. Yeah, there we go. You ain't shit to me, bitch. Damn, you are so fucked.
He's stronger than you. Behind you, watch out.
Bitch.
Behind you.
I'm glad I can't get hit mid-animation, by the way. That's nice. Well, not like animation I can't interrupt. Bitch. Ow. Fuck.
Your training.
Dude, so happy the focus heals me, though. I'm so happy about that. Yo, it's so nice. The hell? The fuck is this? Guess we're going through here. Fucking big ass doors.
The journey to Helheim is never a straight one. Each must find their own path. Align yourself to its secrets, and you will find yours.
What the fuck? There we go. Still confused on this shit. Alright, well, we're gonna ignore that for now. You know, I see that shape that I'm making there, game. I see it. Gonna gaslight the shit out of me. No, I made it. No, that's bullshit, yeah. Yeah, right from there. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, I got it. Yeah. You're bullshit, game. You're nothing but a crock of fucking lies. You hear me, motherfucker? Turd. Okay. Can't go through there. Alright, let's... Ooh, hello.
However
Next
you
chapter.
come to the gold-covered bridge that leads to Hell, you may find it guarded by a giantess. She will ask your name. She will ask your lineage. She will ask your business. The Northmen tell of the warrior woman Brynhild, who leapt into fire and rode to Hell to join her slain love Sigurd, and is challenged by the giantess.
Okay. Wow. Intriguing. So if I can get another chapter done after this one, then, because I'm calling them chapters, I guess areas would just be the best way to describe them. If I can get another one done, then I should be done with this game actually in only 2 parts. We shall eventually reach our point of understanding this shit at some point. Soon, ideally. Motherfucker, do I have to be all the way over here? You motherfucker. I would like to clarify that I saw that earlier. Fucker. Ooh. Oh wow, this is an actual option. Okay, hell. The voices. I hear them. No.
Oh, Senua. Your father does not hate me. He just fears the souls in the underworld. He cannot see that they are already afraid. But I am their healer, and I must answer their cries for help, even if it displeases him.
I do find it interesting how they do these, because between her and the other fucks, I can't remember the name right now, they keep putting like actual, I'm pretty sure like actual footage, the actors, and they keep making it like very like extremely transparent and just overlaying it with the game. Open sashimi. Now that door should work. Yeah, I'll honestly, I'll say this, actually, the focus time shit, the bullet time, quantum freeze shit, actually makes the combat a little bit maybe too easy.
Hela possesses large dwelling places in Helheim. Tall are her walls, high are her gates. The name of her dish is hunger. Her knife is famine. On her threshold all will stumble. Her bed is called sick bed, and her bed hangings are called flames of a funeral pyre. They say she is easy to recognize, half black and half the color of flesh. And her face, menacing and grim.
Lovely. I can't wait to put a sword through it. That's the only area that we've been able to clear for the little miscellaneous.
The gate is opening.
Ooh, dare challenge. Fuck. Well, don't look away, damn it.
It's coming.
That song again. It's Hela.
Yes, the source of the darkness. It's coming. This is your moment.
The fuck?
I'm sorry. I can't watch this.
What are you doing? You're showing weakness. You're not a warrior. You're a disgrace. The gods will punish you for this. Pick up the sword. Pick it up. Fight the darkness. Fight it. Get up. Get up.
And stab it in the face. Bitch. Oh. Damn you, ugly. Had to get one last lick in before I died.
Stormy seas and lost souls. She's dreamt of this before. They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts, and fears, as seen by our inner eye. But what if each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake, and we only see what our inner eye creates for us? Is this what hell is? A world shaped by Senua's nightmares. Maybe that's why people feared seeing the world through her eyes. Because if you believe that Senua's reality is twisted, you must accept that yours might be too.
You failed the gods. You're pathetic. Rotten. Cursed. What were you thinking? Did you really think you could win? How stupid can you be? Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
The shadow hates.
Look at you. A warrior. Worthless. Weak. Pathetic. Go on. Feel sorry for yourself, because there is no one left to do that for you.
Shatter that fucking mirror.
Take it. If you're too much of a coward to fight, then end the suffering. Broken and lost. Just like your sword.
Come on.
Damn. That's a... Okay. I was about to say that's a damn good Joker face.
Why go on when you give everything and face that which torments you, only to find that it is worse than you could have imagined? Why go on? Is it really so weak to ask this? Or are we just so afraid of the honest answer that we do not dare pose the question? Sometimes the answer lies in a memory, a feeling, a song. Who are you?
Do you still believe in me, Senua?
Ah, true love beats all.
Come to me. Please.
Sure, if you offer me a new sword.
It's him. No, he is. It can't be him. It's just a trick. It's in your mind. No, he's here. It's in your mind. It's real.
Okay, I'm gonna need one of you bitches to shut the fuck up. Got the angel and the devil on my shoulder, and both of you are pissing me off. Damn, we got fucked up. Ooh, well, hello. Little alcove area. Shall I find me a little secret? Hopefully. Maybe. Please. I prefer not to be running in here for no fucking purpose. Son of a bitch. I don't know if that's supposed to be a face. Nope. I failed at being a face. Well, what the hell was the point of coming down here? Yeah. A lot of this game looks great, but then certain aspects don't. No?
There it is.
This motherfucker's about to become our sword, isn't it?
He's gone and you were so slow.
His heart's gonna be our blade.
How could you keep going? Ignore the pain. I told you it was to trick you. I told you. Where are you going? See, there's nothing to follow.
I swear to God. You two motherfuckers pissing me off. Won't shut the fuck up.
Before she first met him, she was not in a good place. Just a teenager, but not like the others. Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father's in-bell made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs. Errands out in the Orkney Plains. That was her world. Like this one. Barren and lonely.
Motherfucker, come back. Come back, bitch. I'm looking around for miscellaneous shit. Ooh. A crevice. Oh. What's up, bitch?
Senua, there will be times that you will feel alone and exhausted, like a strange little fish swimming against the tides of the big ocean. But have the faith to let go and let the tide carry you away. Because the whole ocean is your home, and it does not ask you to swim against it.
You okay? I was really hoping. Again, that's probably the meh thing.
Nothing lives here, not even you. It's in your mind. You think you can see it, but it's in your mind. What is the tree?
There he was.
Where is it?
The lone figure of a boy.
He's there, under the tree.
Swordplay under the shade of a tree. She
You've
remembers the first time she saw him.
He's there.
Her young eyes. He moved as if dancing, and the world danced with him. The gloom lifted. For the first time in years, she felt a ray of hope.
Aw.
Tell of a great hero. His name is Sigmund. His father's hall was built around a great tree, and one day Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try, but the sword only comes out at Sigmund's touch. His brother-in-law, King Siggeir, wants it, but Sigmund refuses it, so King Siggeir plots revenge. He invites Sigmund and his brothers to a feast, but when they arrive, they are met with an army, not a warm welcome. King Siggeir captures Sigmund and his brothers, steals his coveted sword, and readies them for execution.
Oh. Damn. You really gonna leave me on a cliffhanger like that? Hello? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Sorry. It just seems so fucking out of place that I wanted to see what was it. If there's anything in there. No. Another one? Ooh.
Death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left. The next day, Sigmund's sister sends a servant with honey to smear on Sigmund's face. But to what end? Well, that night, when the she-wolf appears again, you'll never guess what happens.
Bitch, you about to leave me on a... You motherfucker. This bitch teasing me. Fucking... Yeet. Can I even get the fuck over there? Actually, it looks like I might be able to. Well done. Let me in. Damn. Never mind. Okay, so... Unless I'm just finding these in... luckily the correct order. It may just be whenever you stumble across one of these, they automatically take the place of the one you're missing next. So, I may have missed the other ones from the other areas without even realizing. Because I just assumed that, like, you find the first one, it takes the first place. Find the second one, takes the second place. Essentially what I was thinking is that the ones I was missing, or yeah, the ones I was missing would be ones later down the line. I don't know if that's the case anymore. Typically miscellaneous kind of work like that. Like, if you're finding like 15 notes, you'll find the first one, and then the second one, and then the third one. This one, I think it kind of automates to being the next one in line. Yeah.
As the she-wolf licks the sweet honey from Sigmund's face, he bites the wolf's tongue. The she-wolf pulls away, but Sigmund holds on. The chains break, and he is free.
And this motherfucker.
Escape. Sigmund lives like us, hidden in the forest. His enemy, King Siggeir, believing him dead, as his sister plots revenge. And for vengeance to succeed, even the great Sigmund needs help. So she sends her sons to him. But their blood is weak and corrupted, and they're put to death by Sigmund. So his sister hatches a new plan, one that is cold of heart and pure of blood.
Did they do the nasty? Is that what we're getting to? Like, I'm trying to be on the lookout for these motherfucking things, but... And honestly, yeah, some of these stories are more interesting than... some of them freaking main plot. Specifically the fucking mom shit. I'm not... It's just... to me. God damn. So much area. Bitch, would you please shut the fuck up? You should be keeling over already, considering.
Today, watching from afar, she mimicked him, perfecting her own secret dance, wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last forever.
Sigmund's sister trades shapes with a sorceress, and in disguise, she lies with her own. She gives birth to a son named Senua.
Got it.
After a time, she sends him to the forest to Sigmund. He tests the boy and finds him strong and fearless, and so they go to take their vengeance on King Siggeir. But luck is not on their side. They're captured, and Siggeir has them buried alive.
Okay. Motherfucker, what next? Damn. I just want to know. I don't understand actually the point of having those little miscellaneous things. I kind of wish they didn't even have them and we could just focus on one storyline. Because it's kind of like, why the fuck are you involved? Do you correlate? Are you trying to teach me a purpose? Like a moral lesson for each story?
How does he so effortlessly court the world and bliss? If only she could do the same. See the world through eyes anew and dance with it, just like he does.
Oh, damn, ain't this nice? All pretty and shit. And then the Fire Nation attacked. You got some straight ass teeth.
What's your name?
Senua,
I haven't seen you before.
I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zeno's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one.
Well, I watched you, and
You learnt all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
me?
I'm Dillian. I'm here for the warrior trials. Just come and watch. And bring your sword.
What kind of
You can't put it into words.
pseudo British ass?
Moment when you look into the eyes of the one who's supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe.
The Fire Nation attacked.
It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are. But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were.
Damn, the Fire Nation really did attack.
That there's nothing to go back to at all. Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy you.
They won't stop me. I can still feel him.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here.
No.
And all your suffering will have been for nothing.
I like the camera work, by the way, for it. I will say that too. I don't think I've mentioned that yet. I do like the camera work of
Is that you?
angling using the voice's perspective.
I'll find you, my love. I promise.
For some reason, I'm also being reminded of fucking Gladiator. And I think it's literally that, like, fucking flower field that just did it.
Can you see him? You want to believe it. Is he not real? Is he there? You're alone in these mountains. Is that Dillian? Nothing
Ooh.
lives here.
Another one.
Won't survive. You met him by the tree. She met him by the tree.
Would you motherfucker shut the hell up? Wait, why can't I?
He's
What?
waiting for you by the tree.
I get it. Yeah, now shut up and let me. Can I not? What? Okay, Damn, I was hoping to learn more about Sigmund. But no, the game doesn't want me to. Fucker. Okay, well, there's one. Anything over here? Yeah, okay. Another little alcove that I don't know what the purpose of. Okay. Those rocks are too large for me to step over. Even though they're at fucking barely at ankle height.
As Sigmund and Sinfjotli are being buried alive, Sigmund's sister throws an armful of straw into the grave mound. Hidden in the straw is Sigmund's sword, the gift of Odin. They cut their way out of the grave mound and set fire to Siggeir's hall. The king burns to death. Sigmund calls to his sister to come out, so that she may live and be honored. She does come out, but only to tell him the truth. That she had slept with him, her brother, to beget a strong avenger. I am not fit to live, she says, and walks back into the fire. Strike vengeance from your heart, Senua, as there is always a heavy price to pay.
I'm actually trying to figure out if these symbols actually create a sentence. Like if they wrap around to make a full sentence. Also, yeah, I guess each story is just trying to like be like a here's a fucking lesson for her. Oh, I actually completed one, by the way. Let's go! Let me guess, Sigmund's gonna be like, I'm chucking myself in the fire too.
And here is the end of Sigmund's story. He was a fierce and great warrior who fought many battles. But one day, an old man came onto the battlefield. Although shadowed by a hood, Sigmund saw that he only had one eye.
Odin.
The man raised his spear, and Sigmund struck at it with his sword, but the sword shattered into pieces. Sigmund then knew that this was Odin, and thus that victory could not be his. He bowed his head and accepted his end. Dying, he tells his wife that she is with child, and that her son will one day make a great weapon out of the fragments of his sword. The sword named Gram.
That sword name actually sounds familiar. I'm trying to remember from where. There's a lot of Sigs, I noticed. I don't think any of those were Siegfried. I actually forget the story of Siegfried. Oh, I'm guessing I'm gonna have to revisit all those little like mound areas and remake this bitch. And we got our sword.
What's happening?
Senua, imagine a sword that can slay gods.
True?
Its name is Gram. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword.
See, that background information is kind of cool, but also at the same time unnecessary, because we could have easily had him just say, like, this is where it comes from.
Shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge Gram by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the Tree of Death will take you to new lands, where you will face the trials.
Like, I like that background information, but at the same time, I'm not a fan of miscellaneous information in games. So, now I'm looking.
King in the north forced the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail and never rust, and that would slice through iron and stone and bring victory to its bearer. But the angry dwarves cursed it. It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn, and it would be the death of the king. Let me tell you about the sword Tyrving.
I don't recognize this place. Where are we? Where is she?
It feels wrong. Where are we now? Burial mound. So strange that we go to such lengths to bury death. Something so very ordinary, inevitable. It's as if we conspire to hide death, because we have no answer for it. But when it comes, and forces itself onto our friends or loved ones, then comes the reckoning.
Senua, you remind me of a story that the Northmen tell about a young woman warrior. Her name is Herver, the daughter of a berserker, born after he was killed. She's a wild, willful child who teaches herself to fight with weapons. When she learns where her father is buried, her only desire is to reclaim the treasure buried with him, but above all, the sword, Tyrving.
Okay. Cool. This game kind of turns into a walking simulator. Like it feels more of a walking sim game than it does an actual combat game. Which, like, again, I kind of wish they would get rid of a lot of the miscellaneous shit, because we have missed some of this background information, and just make it more of like a combat story, combat story, combat story, as a which I guess it is, but it's a lot of fucking walking. And like I wouldn't mind probably as much if either we were faster, or if there was like the fucking Hobbit, or if there was less ground to cover, because there's a lot of walking in this game.
Go in. You have to go in. Take the torch. It's too dark. Take it. This will help you. Careful. You have to be able to see.
Who's there?
Again, they could make a hell of a horror game.
I'm here for the trial.
God, this
Right when we
fucking
first
lighting
met.
too. This lighting is phenomenal.
There he is. Dillian, there he is. Finally.
You found him.
What's wrong? What happened? Can you hear me? Just wait there. I'll find you.
You have to find him. This is your mission. Find him. You have to use everything you have and find him. Get him back. He was just there. How could you lose him? How could she lose him?
God damn, you motherfuckers are incessant. Shut your fucking mouse, okay? You don't have them, and I don't care.
I'll find him.
Oh my god, I love this for like horror purposes.
Touch the walls.
What's that? Did you hear that? Nothing. Was that voices? Is that the voice of the dead? Not Dillian.
Dillian's calling to you. Can you
Fuck.
Where is he? He sounds like he's getting further away. Have you lost him? You're going the wrong way. Are you lost?
Bitch, shut your
I can hear
fucking
him.
hole.
Over this
Right, motherfucker?
Herver disguises herself as a man to join a band of warriors, and soon becomes their leader. When they come to the island where her father is buried, her men do not want to go ashore. They say that evil haunts the island, and that it is a worse place by day than other places are by night. Fearless, she lands alone. There are many grave mounds, and all of them have ghostly flames burning over them. She comes to the grave mound of her father after passing through these ghostly fires, as though they were mist. The flames I passed through were real enough. Damn the Northmen to hell.
Okay.
There he is.
You're getting closer.
Keep going.
Senua, follow the voice.
You're nearly there.
Dillion's voice.
It's him. He's going to save you.
Find the voice.
Find him.
Hmm. I'm kind of expecting a jump scare. Pop.
It's not him.
It's not him.
We told you. We told you it was a trick.
This fucking Wendigo ass shit.
Find another way. It's not working.
You have to use your mind. Where can you go?
You're failing. Find another way.
Shut your
Focus.
fucking holes.
Now use your mind.
Where's he gone? He's
God
disappeared. You
damn.
let it slip through your fingers once again.
Think clearly. You have to
Loud
use your
ass
mind. There has
shit.
to be another way.
God damn.
That voice doesn't sound like Dillion
What's
anymore.
happening? It's not him. It can't be.
What's that sound? The voice is changing.
That's not Dillion.
Within the burial mound, Herver calls on her father to wake from death and bring her his sword. She says that it is not seemly for the dead in their grave mounds to bear valuable weapons. Her father answers with words of warning. You go to your doom. Baleful runes surround you. You have gone mad. You have lost your mind. Your thoughts are confused. It is dangerous to wake the dead. Like I said, she reminds me of you.
Okay. Huh.
What's in there?
What's in there?
What is it?
A secret room.
Yes.
How do you get in there?
How does she get in there?
Well, it sounds like there's a fucking monster in there, Chief.
Find a way.
There has to be a way.
Find a way.
There's always a way.
Don't stop now. Don't give up now. Find a way.
Shut
Too close to stop.
the fuck up. I cannot appreciate this environment with you just talking in my ears this entire time. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was a little neat at first. And something that could be used potentially for a horror game. God damn, if I was playing a horror game, I'd be like, God, you motherfuckers are pissing me too off for me to enjoy it. Hey, look at that sword. Why don't we pick it up? We don't got one on us, right? Yeah, we don't got one on us. Ambient noises, though, are pretty fucking solid. I will admit that. Oh,
He wants me to find him.
yeah.
I'm lost without him.
Bad idea. Bad idea.
That voice. It's not Dillion.
Oh, the fuck was your first clue? the shields. We go towards the light of this house. Damn, never mind. We go to the darkness in this house. Jump scare, go. Okay. Damn. Am I going towards the fucker or am I not? I'm imagining I have to. We're gonna go into the repeat area.
Light the torch. Light it. Look for the torch. Light it. It'll help you see.
Yeah, I fucking lit it already. Fuckers. Yeah, I'm pretty fucking sure I've lit everything, so I'm not 100% sure what the fuck's going on here. God damn, I would love to have a fucking way of speeding this fucking process up, but there's no run. Holy shit, is this really where we're gonna end it? Fucking meandering about? Motherfucker. Alright, I'm going back. Fuck out of here with this shit. Blank. Cool. I'm going right. Hello? Fuckface monster. You here? Cool. Fucking golem's creepy ass. You here? Mother. Oh. Fucking whore. Here we go. Something different. Oh, that looks lovely. Alright. Oh. Time to go to hell. Open sashimi.
Face my fears.
No. That is not the play. What's behind us?
Father? I'm leaving. I've decided. I think it will be good for me.
It's the darkness. It's speaking through
No,
you.
Dad, it's me. I think I can beat it. In my own way.
I can see the darkness in your eyes, child.
I met a boy.
Boy.
The chief said so.
No.
He said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said I could be normal.
Normal?
Yes.
Bitch, you don't do normal.
No boy is going to save you. No one can. When they see the rot growing inside you,
No.
they will turn their back on you. The gods can only fix you through my hand. You're going nowhere.
Bitch, you see dead people.
No.
You will not defy the gods.
Ow.
Come, child, take my hand. Come. Senua.
No. I am leaving.
You cannot escape the darkness. Your curse will make everyone suffer. You will have blood on your hands!
Bitch. I don't give a fuck. Well then.
It's done. You did it, but there's more.
So I'm gonna check out another one real quick. For the sake of seeing what it is. Because it seems like I may be getting that sword and then just killing Hell. That may just be the end of the game. I'm judging based off the miscellaneous shit, by the way. Because honestly, a lot of times miscellaneous notes are the best way to tell how like far you are progressed through the game. In which case, we missed one there, by the way, which is sad.
Plague strike northern lands of ice. It was so terrible that not the oldest man among us could remember the like. Hundreds died. The sickness took nearly every person younger than 40 and many older. And where dying mothers gave birth, the marks of the plague were on the babes as they came out of the womb.
Ugh. Damn.
Where are we? I don't like it. This place feels...
What is this place?
Interesting, this one's not about a sword, though.
It feels wrong. It feels strange.
I was expecting us if I can collect fucking
Where is it?
5 various swords.
There he is. The light. Go towards it.
Yeah, I'll find another one of those miscellaneous motherfuckers and see what happened, and then more likely call it from there. But what is this?
It's just a trial. It's just another test. You just have to solve it, and then you will find him. Then you will succeed. He's so close. Just one little test to do.
Hmm.
You can almost reach him. You can almost see him.
Yeah. I was expecting to just easily find one. Okay, well. Let me go on and continue for a moment, even though I'm pretty sure we are in being introduced to like a different chapter. God, and I hate it too because I actually really do enjoy some of those other stories. But yeah, it's actually turned fully into a fucking walking simulator now.
Warrior trials. Dillian will help me. The stench of rot. She can almost taste it. Do you smell it? No. Don't worry. Not everyone can. Spring day when she went to the river with Dillian and the others. But the water.
Damn.
She could taste the rot. But no one else could. She knew something was wrong. Something sinister.
just laughed at her. But soon enough, as the bodies piled up, no one was laughing. And they knew that she was not like that.
The bridge. It's broken. Fix it. You have to find
Oh no, our bridge.
Get to the house.
It's broken.
Get to the house and finish this trial. It doesn't finish until you get
I'm stupid, I know.
before he disappears, Senua. You have to get him.
I'm looking for one of these motherfuckers around here, but I ain't finding one. The fuck? Ah. Oh, here we go.
The Northmen speak of a
Oh.
death moon.
Wow.
A light shaped like a half moon that appears inside a house and goes around the walls. I once saw the death moon appear at a farm, and first the shepherd died, then a guest died, and then the farmhands, and then the farmer and 6 of his men drowned at sea. But that is not the end of it, because the dead return to haunt the living. If you see the death moon, then beware, because there will be death in that house.
Well, damn. Now I'm like, fuck. Do I want to finish the game?
You did it.
Because honestly, like, this area isn't large enough to fucking stop at right now.
Just a small piece of the puzzle.
But holy shit. Like, this isn't enough fucking game. It's a lot of walking simulator. I'm kind of saddened by that, honestly. I genuinely wish it was more. But alas, it does not. So, the fuck was the point of all that? Oh, I see.
You found a way to climb the tower. The ladder.
Yes, I'm a genius.
You can see it. Aligned to the truth. The bridge. She did it. You fixed the bridge. She fixed it. You passed the trial. Get to the house.
Damn, you motherfuckers are complimenting. Holy shit. Hell has officially frozen over. But you know, I'm a little saddened by how much, because I really wanted a more combat oriented game after getting to experience it a little bit. I'm looking around for the last fucking thing. I don't see it. Damn, I'm really gonna miss out on another miscellaneous, aren't I?
Senua! Come to me! Where are you?
Bitch, where are you?
Right here!
Are you in there?
Where is he?
Come out if you are.
You have to find him.
Dillian! They're coming for me!
It's Dillian. Go to him. Dillian. Go to him. Dillian doesn't. He's trying to save you.
Oh, what the fuck? Okay. What? Cool. Yeah. Fuck me, I guess. Okay, wrong area. I swear to God, if I have to fucking restart this entire game because of this dipshit fucking crap. What the hell? So I have to find... Okay, I guess I'm going right then. Because that's the only way fucking left.
It's close. It's close. Move away. Two more. Run! Run now!
Okay, what? I swear to fucking Christ, is this shit really gonna be what fucking ends my game? Because, like, look at her arm.
There it is. I had to find one more. One more. Find the other symbol. You're lost. You. Where's Dylan? Where is he? Run! Run now! You came through the wrong door. Where's your sword? To defend yourself. What is that creature? You can't defend yourself. It's Dillian. Find the creature. Where's Dillian? Where are we? It's not safe. I feel unsafe. Where is it? I'm not safe. You're dying. You're lost. You're dying.
Hi, motherfucker.
This is what death feels like. We've got one. Where's the door? Find a way out. Find the gate. Get out. Run. 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 Let it look at you. Don't let it see you. It's coming. Move away. You're lost again. What should I do? The light. Go towards it. Focus. 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 Look.
You gotta be shitting me. Okay, what the fuck? So, like, if it spots me, I'm dead. It's not like... Dude, it just got so close so fucking quickly. Yeah, but it's fire, so it can burn that shit down. We are so close to fucking losing our fucking head. Like, legit, no fucking cutscene, no forewarning for that shit. No nothing. Just fucking... Don't fuck up, or you're gonna die repeatedly because you don't know what the fuck is happening.
What happened?
They're blaming me for the plague. They say that I'm cursed. What if they're right?
How would they know such a thing? Are they gods? None of us are. They're just people. Good people, but they're scared. They're afraid of what they can't see. Like children scared of the dark. They make up stories to fill the void. It doesn't make them true.
What if my father was right?
You have to step out of this darkness. Let them see who you really are, like I have. You're not a monster.
That part did piss me off. So here's my issue with this game at this point, though, because I think I will hold off for next time. Here's my fucking issue with this game at this point. Is like we had walking parts in between the fucking fighting. I'm relatively okay with that, but we've gotten rid of a lot of the actual interesting gameplay for walking around and story. And that's fine for games that dedicate to story, which this one has clearly started to do, but why have the fucking gameplay of combat at the very fucking beginning of the stage and just not make a full-blown story game? Like, I also don't think story game, like, I don't actually like games like this with walking simulators that are just pure story. And it's like, oh, but you admit it had combat. It's like, yes, it had combat. It had some intriguing combat that I actually was enjoying. But it's devolved from that, from a gameplay style that was actually, like, involved. And walking simulators, in their nature, I think, actually descend into a state that is not inherently gameplay. Because gameplay, by its, like, nature, is the player being fucking involved with the world around them. And it's like, walking simulators aren't really that. They are, but they're not. You're directing where the fucking character goes, and the story is just being fucking developed as you walk. Sure, whatever. It's not it's not an interesting way of doing things. If you want to do like a full just story development, just make a fucking cinematic game. Just do that. Don't have like do some Until Dawn type shit. Like just have it to be like you can create your own choices, or you're just there walking around and then they happen. Like do that type shit. Don't fucking have intriguing gameplay and then just fucking get rid of it, and then we're gonna bring it back at the very end when we get that fucking sword and kill hell. Because this, like, the first 2 hours, cool. The last hour has been pretty fucking meandering so far as I can fucking feel. And it's just like, write a book, create a fucking TV show, create a movie, create a game that is in the format of a movie, but it's not really a game at that point. It's just a tiny, very fucking tiny interactive experience. I came in expecting a shit ton of like involved gameplay, interactive as shit. I was looking forward to some combat shit, and again, like I said at the very beginning, it's like, yeah, my hopes were a little high because of fucking my love for DMC, but like it's still, even in this regard, like I heard this game was fucking phenomenal, and it's like, okay, this game probably has a like phenomenal story in total, but I have been drastically distracted by just the fucking meandering that we have devolved into. Like it's killing me on the inside to be like, damn, when am I getting my sword back? Damn, when am I getting my sword back? Damn, when am I getting my sword back? Like it's just uh and also, like, I'm gonna be honest again, like, the most interesting stories, like, the primary story so far isn't that compelling to me. I actually find those little, like, background stories to be more intriguing overall. They're more condensed, and overall, again, just, they seem so much more. There's so much more there, it feels like, than what I'm currently doing. And again, it's just the walking simulators killing me. I'm not really a fan of walking simulators. Horror games do it all the time, but horror games are a different type of fucking animal. Especially when we started off as a fucking action fucking fighting game. Like, it's killed my fucking idea at this stage. Oh my god. I just want to like fucking like a full game of like nothing but the combat system that this game had, and I'd be fucking down. Like, I'd be so interested to play that fucking version of this game. And like it's not like you couldn't have fucking. You could have had these areas where we're going in collecting like the shards as well, because like that's what we're doing is we're collecting the shards of the sword, but like we're also dealing with apparently our fucking past, and it like, if you want to have these like little background stories through this miscellaneous information, don't fucking make it miscellaneous. Do it like this shit is, where like we're going in and just don't have it miscellaneous. Have the entire story told for us as we go through these little worlds, but have these little worlds have their own separate story that our fucking main character can learn from. That's the point of them, as far as I can tell. I was wondering earlier, it's like, why even have these in here if they're not really that, they don't really serve a point. And like, they are supposed to serve a fucking point. They're supposed to give like some ground layer to some character aspect that the character is supposed to learn from. And it's like, that's fine. Have it be that way. We're collecting the shards. Have the shards be a part of a story of a character within this like Nordic world. And then have our character learn from what that character of that world, subworld, I guess would be a better way to describe it, have the lesson of that subworld learned, but also have a fight involved as we're going along. It doesn't even have to be a boss fight. It can be fighting like a bunch of little fuckers, a bunch, or make it all boss fights. I don't care which. You could have actually just had us garnering each sword piece as we went along and had us earn them through combat with a different creature centered around each of those fucking subworld themes. Like a plague fucker that we had to avoid, otherwise we would suffer damage over time. Or the fucking other one where we had a creature that was kind of would resemble the crow one that we fought, or the raven one we fought earlier, where it would kind of hide in the shadows and attack us when we were least expecting it. You could use some sound cues to actually trigger off of when you think it's coming, or just use the voices in Senua's head, and that's fucking it. Do some shit like that. But instead, we've just, again, I think, devolved into a walking simulator. Horror games get away with it, as far as I'm concerned, because horror games are more atmospheric and there's a little bit more involved for a lot of horror games than just fucking walking around. A lot of those become psychological horror games, but like survival horror, clearly there's an aspect of action involved. So Evil Within, fucking Resident Evil, like those games have something more. Outlast, there's a lot more than just walking around. Like, well, not really a lot more, but there's the option of running, hiding, and overall something is trying to kill you. So it makes the running aspect of that walking simulator more fucking intriguing than what we're currently left to deal with. Also, a game that has a fucking story along with where you're going. As you delve deeper into the fucking asylum, a story is told. It's like shit like that. Amnesia, same shit. Same shit with Amnesia. It's like walking simulator where you can hide and you can run. And it's like a story is told throughout those. Soma, also a game that I actually need to go back to and actually finish, but for all that I played of it, same shit. I don't know like why this game kind of devolved into what it devolved into. And for anyone who's like, oh, you're not appreciating the story, yeah, I'm not, because I analyze gameplay a lot more than I analyze story, and the gameplay's kind of fucking killed me at this point because I'm missing what I used to have. And again, paying attention to the miscellaneous shit, we're only going to go back to combat for like 30 minutes next part, maybe, if that. Honestly, next part's just probably going to be an hour to an hour and a half, like, from what I can tell. Either way, I've been rambling, so hopefully that hasn't been too bothersome, but I probably could just finish it tonight, but I'm going to hold it off for tomorrow. So, thank you for stopping by. Thanks for sticking around. Hopefully you all enjoyed, and if anyone has stuck around this long at all, I appreciate it. And leave a fucking comment, or like I feel like I'm going insane, and I don't know. I need someone to fucking contradict me or fucking vindicate me on this shit, because I'm just losing my mind. Either way, again, thank you guys for stopping by. Thanks for sticking around, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Good night, everybody.